Oh, hello there, and welcome to the only place where human skin isn't the only thing being kept in Hell's Kitchen. Today we present you with our very own edition of the 7th Circle of Hell, with the slight taste of the 8th Circle of Hell.
Hi guys, let's do a real quick recap on Canto number 14. Dante and Virgil move on to the third ring, which is geographically distinguished from the second by its flat and non-forested plain. It's sandy. That's a big deal. And this sandy plain is set like a little island within the forest. There are huge flocks of naked sinners. They either walk, crouch, or lie in the sand. Those who can actually move about are quieter than those pinned to the ground. They scream in pain because of the huge flakes of fire raining down on them endlessly from the sky. Next, Dante and Virgil run into a giant man lying in the sand and loudly cursing God. He's revealed to be Capaneus, one of the 7 kings who fought against Thebes. Capaneus, rather loudly, denies that Jove will ever be able to take revenge against him, even if he throws down all his thunderbolts to smite him. This is what we call blasphemy. As Dante and Virgil move along, they run into a little stream that flows out of the woods. It seems innocent enough until Dante notices that the water is red. Virgil explains to Dante that the stream comes from a huge statue on Mount Ida. Part of the statue is cracked, and from each crack drips the statue's tears. These tears eventually trickle down from the mountain down through the depths of the earth and forms Hell's rivers: the Acheron, Styx, Phlegethon, and Cocytus. The canto ends with Dante's last question: where is the famous underworld river Lethe? Virgil answers, it's further on, not in hell, but in purgatory.
Alright guys, this is dish number 1, the blasphemy salad. We're going to need some hot sauce and some rice. The rice represents the sands of hell, and the hot sauce represents the fiery rain. This menu item is called Hell's Punch, and it's really basic. We're just gonna need some water and some Kool-Aid pouches, and we mix them up and we get Hell's Punch, which represents the river that flowed from Mount Ida.
Hi guys, it's story time. In Canto number 15, Dante runs into a group of sodomites who he recognizes as Brunetto Latino. He treats his old mentor with sympathy as he begs him to sit down a bit and rest with him. But his offer is rejected since it could mean being imprisoned there for 100 years. Brunetto inquires why Dante is there, and he replies that Virgil is guiding him on a journey through hell. Brunetto envies Dante and wishes he could have had a similar experience in his life. He names 3 other sodomites and promptly leaves after seeing smoke rising in the distance. Dante has a glimpse of Brunetto's experience in hell as he scurries towards the fog.
This new item is called Sodomite Delight, and it requires 1 hot dog, a Funyun, and some hot sauce. We already know what the hot dog stands for, but the Funyun...
Hey, we already know what the Funyun is. You can get creative with that one. Hey guys, you know what time it is. It's story time. As he progresses into a new ring of the 7th circle, Dante meets with a group of 3 men whose skin is charred from the flames of hell. They introduce themselves as Guido Guerra, Tagueyo Albobrand, and Jacob Rusticucci. These men were Florentines who Dante recognizes as the ones who wanted to discourage their fellow Florentines from fighting at Monteperti. Since he respects them, he promises to bring glory to their names in real life. After the men leave, Dante realizes that Phlegethon has ended. Seemingly, with no hope for advancement, Virgil leads the way and throws a lasso into the river, bringing a monster to the surface.
Hey guys, I'm bringing you a new dish, and it's called Charred Extravaganza. Your ingredients are an eggplant, a fork, and an open fire. This could be dangerous, so please be careful. You just hold the eggplant over the fire, and you char it like the faces of the men who were charred in hell. This is item number 5, the Hell Oscar combo with the drink. It requires some Twizzlers, some donuts, and some gummy worms, and it represents Virgil's fishing out of the beast from the river in hell.
Guys, we're back at it with story time. Canto number 17. Dante is filled with horror as a monster emerges from the water and has the face of a human paired with the body of a snake and a poisonous tail. Virgil is occupied with the beast as Dante visits some of the sinners whose hands are charred from all their time in the flames. The group of men are guilty of usury, as Dante deduces it from their family crests. They are weighed down by Perseus into the hot sand as a punishment for their sins. Eventually, Dante fearfully climbs upon the back of the monster as they begin their descent into the further circles of hell. Instead of fearing the height of their flight, he is horrified by the sight of the sinners in hell.
Okay guys, this new dish, Curly Mania, represents the monster's descent into hell as he twists and turns into the 8th circle. This new dish is called Hell's Gooey Crunch, and it represents the beasts that Dante and Virgil meet in the book. Hello there. I can see you made it past the violence of the 7th circle. Now we're going to give you a fraudulent pinch of the 8th circle. Welcome back to Hell's Kitchen.
Hey guys, guess what time it is? No, go ahead, guess. You got it! It's story time! Canto number 18. After traversing the 7th circle, Dante is led to the 8th, which is known as Malabulge, a region with multiple valleys and surrounded by stone. Here, Dante is led by Virgil to a march of naked sinners who are being constantly whipped. Dante recalls a march where peasants sought indulgence from the Pope. In the line of sinners, Dante recognizes a sinner who was guilty of sexually pandering his sister away. Later on, Dante sees the flatterers whose punishment involves being drowned on excrements.
This other dish, Whip Wonders, represents the sinners that Dante meets in the 8th circle of hell, who march in line while being whipped by the demons. Okay, this last dish is called Drowned Delight, and it represents the drowning sinners that Dante meets in hell in the 8th circle, who are being punished as a result of their flattery.